Hi, how's it going? I'm so excited that you're here because today we're kicking off another series about the college experience. I reached out to people from across the US and even Europe and asked them to share their experiences with us about what it was like, going to campus, going to college with their particular disabilities. And I'm so excited to finally be able to kick this off with Emma, who blogs about her experiences having cerebral palsy on YouTube, her blog, and on Facebook. So all of her links will be in the description below. So without further ado, Emma, take it away.
Hi, my name's Emma. aka that CP chick. I have a blog that talks all about my experiences with CP, but that's not what this video is about. I was contacted by my friend Miguel, who sent me some questions about college to answer. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading the questions and some of my notes on the answers. The first question is, what did you study and why? My major is education management. It's an interdisciplinary degree at my school, which means it covers 3 degrees, education, communication, and business. And what I like about that is you have a lot more options within the education system to work with. So like I could be a teacher, I could work up and become an administrator, things like that. Was the decision to go to college an easy one? Why or why not? For me, the decision was easy because that's the next step. Always I'd been told, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and both my parents went to college and they graduated from the University of Tennessee. And then I wanted also to go and to further my knowledge about a particular subject, which so happened to be education management, as it turns out. Let's see, the next one is what was your biggest fear, and or what are you most excited about? So that's I think a loaded question. I would say probably my biggest fear is the end of school and what I'm going to do as far as a job and what my next steps are with school. Am I going to go to grad school? Am I going to take the GRE? So I have a lot of options just to pick and choose from. And probably the thing I'm most excited about is the end of school. It's kind of, I guess, a double-sided coin there. But so I'm most excited to be done with school or with my undergrad. How did your disability impact your college experience? This past couple of years, I've been put in some situations that I think have really helped me grow as a person and become more confident in my abilities to advocate for myself in terms of my disability. So for instance, you've heard me talk about it if you watch anything on my channel. I have extended time, I have that note taker, so I've just been really grateful to have all these opportunities to learn to advocate for myself. That's something that is so hard about going to college. It's a new thing and you're trying to learn, what things happen next. So, did you have issues with accessibility? No, and let me tell you why. The school that I go to is very accessible. They have railings for all the stairs and, they have elevators and everything. So I have not had an issue with that. Were social interactions a challenge or not really? I have anxiety out the wazoo. Okay, so any kind of social interaction with somebody I don't know is going to be difficult for me. I pretty much was a person who stood in the corner at parties or at meetings until I found somebody I knew and then I latched on for them for dear life, okay? So yes, I think that social interactions were hard for me, but then they got better as I began to know more people, and that will get better for you too. What did attending college as a person with a disability teach you about yourself? This is a question that I got a little bit emotional writing about. I think it taught me to believe in myself regardless of other people's opinions. And so this comes with experiencing the issue of having to accommodate for myself and kind of learning that I don't have to fit in a box. As somebody, growing up with a disability, I think one of the things that I latched onto was the need to be normal, to go through this normal schooling, and then I learned that it's okay not to fit in a box. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to learn like everybody else. You don't have to walk like everybody else. You don't have to look like everybody else. You can be your own person. What would you tell someone who feels limited by their physical, intellectual disabilities? I would say, do you. Don't worry about your disability, and this is something that I've had to do and to kind of talk myself through. Don't worry about your disability, because in the end, it's not about your disability. It's about what opportunities and what aspects you bring to whatever you're doing. And don't let people tell you otherwise, because if they don't see your full potential just because of your disability, number one, okay, that's not right. And number two, they're not looking at you as a whole entire person. So if you feel limited, it's definitely normal to feel limited, but also it's important to recognize your abilities. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.